Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Justina. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So here today I'm going to explore the energies of the upcoming Venus transit, Venus in Taurus, that starts on April the 29th. It will last until May the 23rd. So pretty much 3 to 4 weeks influence. Venus stays in each sign roughly 3 to 4 weeks. And here this year, Venus will not be stationing retrograde. So great news. Venus is the planet that is connected to love, relationships, unions, feminine energy, finances as well. Here, Venus is the ruler of both Taurus and Libra. So here, Venus in Taurus feels absolutely fantastic. Here in mundane astrology, Venus is connected to art, beauty, poetry, music, amusements, ornaments, public festivals. Now, Venus in Taurus might or will likely increase our food cravings, especially sugar cravings, and in particular, for those who will experience this transit in their first, second, or the sixth house, but we will explore it in the moment. Now, when Venus is in transit this time around, it will conjoin with both Uranus and in Taurus. So here Venus and Uranus will join forces in Taurus on the 18th of April. And during this time, we might see some major announcements taking place connected to the economy, the financial sphere, but also to trade. But at the same time, it could be also a time of some major announcements taking place connected to any big engagements or marriages taking place in the very near future. But overall, Venus and Uranus combination is fortunate for prosperity and progress. Now, on the 23rd of May, on the other hand, Venus will manage to catch Jupiter before Jupiter moves into Gemini. And so here we'll have Jupiter and Venus conjunction, a beautiful energy that will influence our lives around the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. This conjunction generally promotes peace, harmony, good fortune. During this time, some influential females or a female could feature in the media as well. All right, so let's see what this transit means for you on a deeper level. I follow Western astrology tropical zodiac, so we will look at each rising sign. You can also watch it for your moon sign or your sun sign if you wish, because Venus will also positively influence any personal placements as it crosses the degree of, and then conjoins with them in your natal chart. All right, so let's start from the first sign, and this is Aries. All right, so hello Aries, and welcome to your horoscope. So here, as you can see, Venus is in your second house, so your financial area is influenced positively, because whenever Venus moves into the second house, this gives a boost to our financial sphere. So this could mean that there could be some financial surprises happening this month for you in the month of May, more specifically as Venus approaches Uranus and then Jupiter. Now, this is very significant here because Jupiter is leaving Taurus and it won't come back here for another 12, 13 years, more or less. So take advantage of these energies during this transit, because there could be some really unexpected opportunities coming your way. Now, with Venus in the second house, yes, this could be connected to financial gains and generally good fortune in the financial sphere. But also, this is connected to even more luck when it comes to even selling things. If you sell things online or Vinted or eBay, for example, with Venus in the second house, you might have more luck, especially since Jupiter is still here and Uranus. So it's all going generally connected to that surprising and energy connected to growth as well, abundance. So that's one thing. Now, another thing is that he has sugar cravings. Watch your sugar cravings during this time, because here the second house is it's ruled by Taurus here in your chart, and Taurus rules our neck, the thyroid as well. So with Venus being connected to sugary foods, and here there will be that stimulation and increased cravings when it comes to sugar intake. So that's on a side note. Now, at the same time, with Venus in the second house, very often we generally feel like generally our taste becomes more expensive. We crave things of value. We crave things of beauty, creativity, art, something meaningful as well. But at the same time, Venus transiting the same house as both Jupiter and Uranus. In the month of May, you might have this really strong desire for independence, for freedom in your financial life. And this could also mean that you might have some innovative or new ideas or new ways when it comes to earning money or perhaps managing your resources, possessions, or perhaps saving money. Now, it's really important during this time as well to be cautious of any impulsive purchases or even investments because they might not turn out as expected, especially if you rush into them without thinking things through, without seeing the pros and cons. So overall here, amazing and exciting opportunities for financial growth, abundance, as long as you stay open to the unexpected, as long as you stay flexible and sometimes you just need to go with the flow because things might not go the way you have planned, but at the same time, keep an eye open for new opportunities because with Venus here, there is so much abundant energy connected to growth, especially since both Jupiter and Uranus are still here. For some Aries, this could be also about a new client or some kind of partnership collaboration of some sort. Since Venus rules over your seventh house in the second, it might be that you'll be discussing something to do with finances, with either your partner, business partner, perhaps you'll be making some financial decisions as well. Or this could be also connected to a new client. All right, so let's have a look at the next sign. All right, so Taurus, this is your first house, a really, really lovely transit here with Venus in the first house, and also Venus is your chart ruler. You make a good impression on others. You attract positive opportunities, and generally you instantly have this really beautiful and positive energy surrounded around you. So you're very, very approachable. Not that you're not otherwise, but with Venus, Venus gives you this really, really interesting vibe. And you might see that you are complimented more often than usual. You feel more noticed. And overall, this is a time to really, really, really enjoy your life. And you might be taking a lovely trip away or a holiday. It's a really beautiful energy here. And this is also a fantastic time for self-care, self-love, for pampering yourself, for reinventing yourself, for changing your style or hairstyle, or trying something new and different in terms of some beauty products, for example. Now, at the same time here, Venus will, of course, conjoin with Uranus on the 18th of May, then with Jupiter on the 24th. So I think this is, sorry, 23rd and the 18th Uranus. I think this is when you will definitely, especially experience some either kind of rebellious energy that wants you to maybe break away from some old patterns or habits. Maybe this is when you will be reinventing yourself in some way, changing your appearance, for example. But at the same time, Venus also rules over your sixth house. And with the sixth house ruler in the first, it might be that you will receive an opportunity to use your skills, your special skills, your creative skills, for example, at your work. So this could be about a work opportunity or opportunity for maybe getting involved or participating in a specific project because it looks like someone might really need your help or skills. The sixth house deals with our skills, and it might be that someone might really appreciate your hard work. So I think there's also some kind of appreciation for your work, some good feedback, good words, and some kind of involvement, positive involvement, or some kind of participation at your work that will give really positive and fruitful outcomes. Okay, so let's look at Geminis. Geminis, this is your 12th house, and 12th house is connected to hidden places, hidden matters, and spirituality. And with Venus in the 12th house, very often we become more secretive about our love life, our love affairs, the romantic side of our life. Now, for those who begin a new love and relationship during this time, you might feel like you want to keep it private or a secret, at least in the initial phase of this relationship. But actually, there could be some opportunities for a new romance and love, especially, I would say, around the 17th and the 24th of May, when Venus conjoins with Uranus and then Jupiter. So for those who are single, I would say this is a good time, because Venus rules over your area of romance, the fifth house. And here you're the fifth house ruler being activated by Uranus and Jupiter. This is connected to some unexpected, unforeseen situations connected to romance and love. So definitely here, keep an eye for these dates. But here, I think this could be also, you might want to keep it to yourself or private or secret as well. So there's a certain degree of mystery and secrecy surrounded around this transit. But at the same time, for other Geminis with Venus, Uranus, Jupiter, all these energies in your 12th house and Venus ruling over your fifth house, this could also mean an unexpected pregnancy for some here. And that would be a surprise, but also maybe you wouldn't find out immediately. So for this reason, it will be very unexpected and surprising at the same time. Now, on a different level, I think for others, this could play out in a way that you'll be working on a creative project or on a new business idea from behind the scenes, and maybe from a studio, or perhaps from a cabin in the woods. This sort of energy, you might have this really strong need to withdraw and contemplate. Remember, the sun is in the 12th house during Taurus season. Whenever the sun is in the sign that is before our sun sign or the ascendant sign, we have a need to withdraw, contemplate, and reflect. So lots of 12th house energies for you at this point. Mercury will join the party as well in the middle of May. And it's a great time to think deeper about the hidden aspects of your life, spirituality. I think you might feel very connected to the spiritual world at this point as well during this transit. You might be trying different things as well, trying different things to perhaps break away, or new ways to break away from certain habits, routines, old patterns. Perhaps this could be about attending some spiritual workshops, events, festivals of some sort as well. Right, so that's here. Maybe also writing poems or journaling could appeal. Let's move on into Cancers. Cancers, for you, this is happening in your 11th house. Your friendships are highlighted, groups that you belong to. Overall, Taurus season is centered around your friendships, your goals and hopes for the future. And as you will see in the May horoscopes, there's a lot, it's a very sociable month, May. And here Venus will definitely promote a lot of harmony and balance and the need to connect with others, especially with those who share similar values. So a very, very sociable month, without a doubt. Now, Venus rules over your fourth house, which is connected to your home and family dynamics, emotional life, with the ruler of the fourth in the 11th house. There is a strong inclination towards having this strong need to be among other people. You feel like home or at home when you surround yourself by people who are close to you. So your friends, your social group, people that you hang out with on a regular basis. So there is a strong need to get yourself out there, and you might be having this lots of opportunities for attending events, social events, or some festivals, or some kind of group or team activities, business networking. Take advantage of these opportunities. It's not a time to just hide away and stay at home. You will have time for doing so when we start the Gemini season, as the Sun and then Venus and Mercury move into your 12th house. This will be a very introspective time. Take this Taurus season to have some fun, because you have an amazing opportunity to meet some really interesting people who will generally have a very positive influence upon your life, who might help you to get a new job or help you with a specific goal. So here, don't hide away, because opportunities come through here, joining forces with other people through participation in certain events. And I think for many Cancers, this will be a time when you will be reaching some of your milestones and goals this month. We've got a conjunction with Uranus and Jupiter. So lots of luck, good fortune, unexpected situations, events here again through some kind of involvement in with other people, teamwork, business networking events. And here with Venus and Uranus conjunction, you might feel this strong need to express your individuality. Seek out more like-minded people who share similar interests, similar values. So in a way, you might see yourself breaking away from some traditional social patterns, and perhaps you'll be seeking new and more unique, more unconventional experiences during this Taurus season. All right, so let's have a look at Leos. Right, so Leos, welcome. Now, this transit will be in your 10th house. As you can see, Taurus season is filled with lots of career energy. So this is likely to be a really, really busy time with the Sun and Venus, Jupiter, Uranus, and also Mercury joining the party. So overall, it's a big month for your career growth, and there could be some unexpected opportunities connected to growth, connected to you, perhaps possibly reinventing yourself in your career. Perhaps you'll be making some major decisions, or it could be connected to some financial gains and good feedback. And overall, there are so many lovely opportunities here. You're very lucky because you've got Jupiter and Uranus and the Sun. So, and of course, Venus on its own creates a lot of opportunities for harmony and balance. Perhaps this could be about a new connection, a new female entering your organization as well. That would have a very positive impact upon your career growth and generally lots of really, really lovely energy. And Venus also rules over your 3rd house. So with the 3rd house ruler in the 10th, it might be that you will be engaged in some new and interesting, exciting projects, and perhaps you'll be having interviews, perhaps you'll be presenting work. Generally, it looks like you'll be using your creative writing, public speaking, presenting, for example, abilities, skills in the area of career. The 3rd house rules our speech, social skills, communication, and with Venus ruling over your 3rd, present in the 10th, there's this strong indication for you using your voice at your in your career. Perhaps you'll be studying, learning. Professional development courses could be prominent during this time. Important meetings, interviews. So that's all really, really positive and fruitful. On the 18th, Venus and Uranus will conjoin. So here again, surprises, expect the unexpected, go with the flow if you can, because this could be a time, some surprising opportunities coming your way. So keep an eye open, but also if you receive any invitations for any business networking events, take advantage of these energies. There's so much going on in your upper part of the chart. This is a time to really concentrate on your career growth, on personal development as well. And then on the 23rd, Venus and Jupiter will conjoin. So yet again, beautiful energies. Remember, Venus rules over your 10th house and it connects with Uranus and Jupiter. This is really a big deal, a time when you might be able to grow professionally, make good progress, and maybe see some positive outcomes of your hard work. So here, pay attention to the 17th to the 24th of May, especially. Right, so now let's look at Virgos. Virgos, this is happening in your 9th house, and this is also where the Sun will be present throughout the Taurus season, of course. Jupiter is still here, and Uranus. So lots of energies here present for you. So here many Virgos will be traveling during Taurus season. And it's a really great time for traveling. Taurus energy is earthy, same as Virgo. There's this beautiful trine connection with all these transits in Taurus and your Virgo ascendant, any other placements you may have in Virgo. So really positive energies, a good vibe here. And overall, this could be connected to a beautiful trip, generally a travel, and perhaps a travel connected to your work, business. Trips could be definitely the case, since Mercury will move into this area of life around the 15th of May, and Mercury rules over your 10th house. But of course, you are approaching this beautiful Jupiter in Gemini transit as well. So lucky you. Lots of growth and opportunities are coming your way in your career, without a doubt. So here during Taurus season, you might be keep an eye open out for new opportunities that come your way. There could be some surprising news announcements that you'll be making, or maybe you'll be reinventing yourself in some way as well, and changing your direction. This could be the case because Venus will conjoin with Uranus on the 18th. Then it will join forces with Jupiter. So there are some expansive opportunities coming your way. Maybe you're changing your direction. Maybe this is about also seeking more freedom, independence in your life. Maybe you are also changing or redefining your life philosophy, your belief system. Now, this transit also positively influences and helps to make progress overall in the careers connected to aviation, travel, anything to do with legal matters or law, anything to do with languages is a great time for learning languages. And overall, this is also connected to studies and careers in coaching, or anything to do with astrology. Self-growth is really prominent here. Maybe you'll be also going to some festivals and meeting like-minded people. Now, Venus rules over your second house, and the second house is connected to our money, resources, possessions. And here with the second house ruler in the ninth, you might be spending money on some foreign trips, foreign holidays, maybe something to do with learning, studying, something connected to personal growth. You might be investing in yourself, in your own growth, and maybe also in some experiences that will help you to feel free, that will help you to bring some more excitement, adventure into your life as well. Right, so now let's have a look at Libras. All right, you're Libra. So this is happening in your 8th house. The 8th house is the house of transformation, regeneration, deep and profound energy. So it looks like Taurus season is going to be a very transformative month for you. And not month, but season. So a few weeks, around 4 weeks of the sun in Taurus, and then in the meantime, Venus and Mercury will be here as well. So I think you will be making some major decisions during this time, during the time when Venus stays in Taurus, especially the ones connected to your finances, especially the ones connected to joint and shared resources and possessions, partnerships. But at the same time, it will be also a good time to look at your bank statements, or any credit card debts, and anything to do with mortgages, and anything to do also with any loans you may have. It's a really good time for doing so, because Venus is connected to harmony, balance, and really beautiful energies when it is especially in Taurus. So Venus can help you to bring some stability in this area of life, especially if you feel like you've been overspending, or perhaps you haven't been careful with your outgoing. So at the same time, Venus here brings a lot of passion, love, affection into your love life, into your intimate relationship as well. It's a really beautiful energy when you can connect with your partner or with another on a much deeper level. You have this strong need during this time for connecting with people who are really close to your heart on a soul-like level. And it might be when you have also a strong need to discuss certain aspects of your intimate life, of your love life. For example, when you're not afraid, when Venus is in the 8th house, we are not afraid to talk about love or intimacy, things that perhaps we wouldn't feel comfortable discussing otherwise. Now, on a different level, Venus here could also bring some interesting returns from any investments you may have, especially since Venus will conjoin with Uranus and Jupiter, and this will be between the 17th and the 24th of May. So expect the unexpected, especially since Venus is also your ruler. So I think this will be a very exciting time. 17th to 24th, especially of May. Keep an eye open for your opportunities. Stay flexible and adaptable, because this is a time to just go with the flow, especially since here Venus rules your chart. So there could be some surprising opportunities, maybe some financial bonuses or commissions that you might receive as well. Maybe this is connected to also some money that you will receive as a result of any decisions that you made in the past. So yes, expect the unexpected. So perhaps hopefully financial gains for you, but at the same time, maybe this could be also connected to some good news regarding any partnerships, collaborations with others that you may have also made in the past. At the same time, this is a great time for reinventing myself, for moving away from some negative habits, old patterns. And I think that's my take here on Venus in the 8th house. A lot of transformative and deep energy, but at the same time, good luck and good fortune when it comes to money that doesn't come through our income. So any commissions, bonuses, any refunds could be very much the case during this time. All right, so let's have a look at Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, Venus in the 7th house. This is very, very fruitful and positive vibes and beautiful, harmonious energy when it comes to love, relationships, partnerships. Venus in the 7th house brings a lot of positivity, harmony as well. So it's a very romantic time. And even if you are currently in a relationship that is slightly challenging and rocky, then Venus can really helps to bring stability. Venus can bring appreciation as well. If you are single here, the period between the 17th and the 24th could bring a new love relationship, or perhaps a new romance, or a new person generally could enter your life. So keep these dates in mind, because Venus will conjoin both Uranus and Jupiter. Uranus on the 18th and Jupiter on the 23rd. And Venus rules over your 7th house. So here, expect the unexpected, surprises, opportunities. Perhaps someone close to your heart will surprise you with some great news that would make your day or your year or month. So lots of interesting energies here. Venus can also bring a new contract, a new work contract, a new work opportunity, even since the sun is here, the ruler of the 10th in the 7th throughout Taurus season. Mercury will join the party on the 15th of May. Venus. So lots of really, really interesting energies happening in these one-to-one connections. So this is a month of relationships, love, partnerships, collaborations, contracts as well. Now, at the same time, Venus rules over your 12th house. The 12th house is the house of spirituality, subconscious mind, hidden matters, institutions. So with the ruler of the 12th in the 7th, many Scorpios might either connect with someone who will help them on their spiritual journey, whether this is an astrologer or a spiritual coach, or perhaps a new friend, a new connection, for example. So there is some kind of energy that generally attracts people or a person into your life that is connected to that spiritual side of your life, of your nature. So I think you might be engaging in some new, perhaps activities or some kind of workshops, connections with people with whom you could form these spiritual connections, unions of some sort. If you happen to establish a new relationship or meet someone in a romantic sense during this transit, then this person could be also of a very spiritual, sensitive nature. So I'm really curious how this will play out in your life. And especially here with that Uranus and Jupiter energy, because these two planets can bring a lot of surprises and unexpected news, unexpected connections, and some new and unconventional even relationship into your life. Perhaps you'll be reinventing yourself in your relationship. Perhaps you'll be making some new plans and setting new goals with your significant other, but these would be very different to what you have done up until now. Right, so I'm actually quite excited for this transit after all these energies in the sixth house, which were filled with responsibilities and sicknesses at home. And here I think Venus can bring some fun, but also I think opportunities through unions, through partnerships, through connections. So it's not a time to just be on your own or withdraw. This is a time to join forces with others. This is a time to collaborate, to connect, to engage in activities that can help you to move forward, to make progress, to find love. And I think this is my take on this transit. So thank you very much. And let's move to the next sign. Sagittarius, so here this transit is happening. Sixth house. The sixth house is connected to hard work, labor, our skills, the skills that we use to help others, especially anything to do with illnesses, anything to do with your daily life, lifestyle, and also daily responsibilities, daily duties as well. So here with this transit, first of all, Venus might stimulate you to become more productive and organized in your daily life. So here you might feel like you want to change your lifestyle. You might feel like you want to implement little changes here and there to establish more harmony and balance in this area of your life. Now, on a different level, this could be connected also to a new female or some feminine energy entering your work environment, your work sphere. Or perhaps you have an opportunity to get involved or show your skills in some new and exciting work-related projects. Remember, Venus will conjoin with Uranus on the 18th and then on 23rd with Jupiter. So here there is an opportunity or a possibility, more likely, for growth expansion, for making good progress at your work or with a work-related project, business idea. Maybe this will be connected to also generally having some opportunities or receiving opportunities or attracting opportunities through work environment, through co-workers, for example. At the same time, Venus here could also increase your sugar cravings during this transit, so watch out for your sugar intake. And I think this is also connected to maybe for some Sagittarius, because Venus rules over your 11th house. Maybe you'll become more practical when it comes to your goals and hopes for the future, more realistic. But at the same time, I think with Venus ruling your 11th house in the 6th, for some, this could play out in a way that maybe if you are currently unemployed, seeking new opportunities, or generally trying to figure out what you could do that could bring you income, more income or additional income, maybe you will be doing some research in order to see what are people looking for, or what do people need, what kind of skills are needed at the moment, or what do people search for, and perhaps you'll be reinventing yourself and learning new skills or acquiring new skills, and perhaps to become a plumber or interior designer or a graphic designer. So this kind of vibe could be also the case, because the 11th house is connected to large groups and the outside world. So if you see that there is something lacking in the work market, or if there aren't enough specialists in a specific field that perhaps you're interested to enter, then this energy, this transit, and the conjunction with Uranus and Jupiter as well might stimulate you to take action. Now, especially since also Jupiter is your chart ruler, and Venus really, really positively influences your outside persona, your outlook on life when it conjoins with your ruler. All right, so let's have a look at the next sign. Thank you. All right, so Capricorns, this transit will be in your fifth house. Venus will enter your fifth house on the 29th of April, and it will join the Sun, Uranus, and Jupiter. Venus in the fifth house feels very comfortable. And Venus is connected, of course, to music, creativity, beauty, theater. With Venus in the fifth house, you might feel especially creative and you might have this inner desire, urge to express yourself creatively in some way. So there is this need for self-expression in a creative sense. And I think this is an amazing time for doing so. Release these energies. Maybe this is also about a new an exciting project that you may begin as well during this time. Maybe this is connected to your business moving into the next stage. So I think this is a great time for really thinking deeply what you can do with these creative energies to take advantage or take the most of this transit, whether this is your business, because this fifth house is connected to self-employment, and Venus here really, really beautifully influences anything to do with self-employment, freelancing as well. So there could be some new and financial opportunities coming your way, new client, new project, or new gig. But at the same time, with Venus here, this is also when you might feel more confident about yourself, about your skills. So Venus generally gives you this boost of energy, especially since it will connect with your ascendant by a trine. Both Taurus and Capricorn are earth signs. Now, at the same time, the fifth house is the house of romance. So here again, this is a positive time for your romantic area of life, since Venus will move over Uranus and Jupiter, and this influence will be between the 17th and the 24th of May. So expect the unexpected, and this could be about new people entering your life, or a new person, a new connection, a new generally union even. So keep your eye open for new opportunities that may come your way. Flexibility and adaptability is really crucial during this time under that Uranian influence as well. Perhaps this could be also when you meet someone who is very different, very unconventional, very unique in some way as well, different to your usual types, for example. And finally, conception. You might unexpectedly conceive during this time as well, since we've got this Venus and Uranus combination, Venus and Jupiter. Venus rules over your fifth house as well. So lots of interesting energies here that may also mean that you will conceive or give birth, have a baby, have conversations about children, family planning. Venus rules over your 10th house of career. And the 10th house is the house of career, of course, professional life, growth and development. Venus in the 10th house ruler in the fifth. It might be that there could be some career-related opportunity that may come up, or perhaps it might be that your creative skills and abilities will be needed at your work in your career. So there will be high demand for your skills perhaps during this transit as well. So keep an eye for these career-related opportunities as well, especially since Venus rules the 10th house. In the fifth, that creativity is really, really highlighted, self-expression as well. Perhaps also this could be about something connected to increased responsibilities, growth, maturity in the career sense as well. Right, so let's now move into Aquarius. Aquarius, so here, this is your fourth house, your home and family. Overall, Taurus season is centered around your home and family dynamics. And Venus brings harmony, balance, the need for establishing more comfort at home, more positive energy. And I think for many Aquarius rising, this will be about beautifying your home environment. So you might be perhaps getting or purchasing objects of beauty, paintings, flowers. Generally, you want to boost your home sphere. Generally, you want more beauty, harmony, creativity at your home, but at the same time, this could be also about having fun, social, family events, engagements at your home. It's a very family-oriented time, without a doubt. But also with Venus here, Venus brings a lot of fun, pleasure. There's a need for enjoying the simple pleasures of life at your home with family members. Being surrounded by family brings a lot of comfort at this point. Now here, so yes, renovations, refurbishments, and also family gatherings are really emphasized here. Venus rules over your ninth house. Perhaps you have visitors from abroad. This could be very much the case, having visitors from abroad. Or perhaps you'll be, if you currently live abroad, you might be visiting your family. So you might be back at home from abroad. So there's an element of something foreign, if either having visitors from abroad or you returning home if you currently live in a foreign place. So perhaps you'll be reconnecting with people who live abroad, but at the same time, I think with the ruler of the ninth and the fourth, it might be that you'll be craving some eye-opening adventures, spontaneous experiences that could generally help you to broaden your horizons, help you to broaden your wisdom. Perhaps this could be also about establishing a new connection with someone who either travels a lot or perhaps whose life philosophy you enjoy. And I think there is some kind of energy that will make you crave some experiences or connections that would help you to expand your worldview. So there is this kind of energy present here as well. All right, so let's have a look at the next sign. And Pisces. All right, so Pisces, for you, this is your third house. Communication is enhanced with Venus in the third house. This is when this is a great time for writers, bloggers, for those who generally work with words. And Venus can help you to express your thoughts, ideas in a more harmonious, well-balanced way. Venus here also positively influences your social interactions. So this could be a time when you might meet or welcome new people, new energies into your life. It's a really beautiful energy. So if you want to write, if you want to perhaps do some blogging or podcasting, this is a great time for doing so. But at the same time, with Venus here, perhaps you'll be involved in a creative project that will be connected to working with your hands. This is a great time for gardening as well. In the earth sign of Taurus, Venus and also Mercury coming here as around the 15th of May. This will be also a great time for reinventing your garden space. Now, a Venus here could also mean that you'll be traveling. Short distance travel is especially emphasized. But here with Venus ruling over your eighth house, in the third, I think there will be a lot of conversations connected to the deeper aspects of life. Healing, transformation, regeneration. I think you might have this strong need to break away, move away from anything that is negative in your life, from the old patterns, from outlived habits, or something that negatively contributes into your daily routine, into your lifestyle. I think this is also energy connected to transformation, regeneration. Perhaps you'll be interested in topics connected to death, life after death, astrology. You might be diving into very deep and profound subjects during this time. It's a great time for investigating a certain topic or a matter that has been on your mind, but at the same time, you could be also making some important decisions, signing contracts, building websites, for example, as well. Now, Venus will conjoin with Uranus and then with Jupiter, with Uranus around the 18th of May, Jupiter on the 23rd. So expect the unexpected, major announcements. Perhaps your brother or sister will surprise you with some baby news, or they will be getting married, engaged. Perhaps you will receive a work opportunity, or you will decide you want to have your own podcast or a YouTube channel or your own business. There are so many opportunities here with these energies here, especially since Jupiter is on its way out and is moving into your fourth house very, very soon. But before it gets to your fourth house, it will still conjoin with Venus, and then Venus and Uranus. Venus rules over your eighth house. So you have this massive opportunity for starting a new goal, a new project during Venus season that is connected to something to do with writing, speaking, communicating, but at the same time, you can move away, break away, reinvent yourself in some way as well, from moving away from something negative and opening up for something positive as well. Let's not forget there's also a beautiful new moon happening during Venus day in Taurus. All right, so here we go. Thank you very much.